Hey guys, back at it again. So I just did the lift on the last video, and this during this video I'm gonna get this. I just threw the body back on to just kind of see what it looked like with the lift on it. It looks pretty dorky with these small wheels, but the wheels are on their way. So I'm gonna start prepping this body for paint, and I'll take you guys along for the ride. And remember, if you're enjoying the build, like and subscribe and hit that little bell, and you'll get notifications when I drop a new video. Alrighty, let's get this thing started. Alright, let's go ahead and pull this thing out of the garage. I got y'all inside and this out here. I'm gonna start with taking these lights off here so we can start sanding. They're just screwed in and oh nice, they're already stripped. All right, well these have got to get drilled out. Well, hopefully the back goes a little smoother than the front. We're gonna have to drill this one out, this one out. Probably, let's see. Yeah, all right, let's go check, see if we can, how we do on the back side here. Here we go. So basically I'm just removing the screws out of these. And you can see these are just cut in there. See how that was just all hack job cut? I'll probably clean that up a little bit. And hopefully the new light kit I get will cover that up. If not, I guess I resort to getting that Mad Jack's body. Let's see what else. We're gonna come around here. We're gonna get these rivets out here. Like I said, I just had this sitting here. Got to get these decals off and pull these lights off here in the back. If anybody knows where I can get one of these black plastic pieces, or a used one, that'd be awesome. I found these online. I'm considering just filling the holes and painting it, but we'll see. Or not filling the holes and painting it. We'll see. All right, got to drill that one out. Gonna drill that one out. These are just all rusted. Drill that one out. Drill that one out. And drill that one out. None of those are coming out for me. All right, so let me get a drill set up. All right, so you get the idea. I just drilled out all the heads of those bolts or screws because they're stripped and rusted. And then I can just pull this light assembly out. And I already disconnected the harness back when I took it off the body the first time. So these are garbage. I'm gonna repeat that on that side and then on the front. Man, I do not know what they used to cut those out the last time, but good Lord. Some quality work there. That's all right. We can live with it. Let's see what it'll take to get some of these decals off. I got an old dull ash razor blade here. Oh, look at that, just like butter. Okay. Might have spoke too soon. There's a sticker there too. You can still see all the sticky stuff on there. I'm gonna come back with some acetone and get a lot of that gooey stuff off so I don't have to deal with it. You can see I got a lot of gooey right here. So we're gonna get that off some acetone so it doesn't gum up my sander when I start sanding. All right, let's get this City of Galveston sticker off of here. Get some of this adhesive off with the razor blade. That's seems to be going pretty good, actually. Got a little acetone. Get the rest of that sticky off of here. Oh yeah, that gets it all off. So the acetone takes the rest of that adhesive off. That way you don't clog up your sander. I'm gonna go hit the other side the same way. I'm gonna start sanding with some old 220 grit because it's what I have on the sander already. Let's just see how it does. Take the glaze off of here. Doing a pretty good job. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's doing a pretty good job. So I'll just set y'all up on a time lapse and I'll start sanding on this thing. I sanded this thing, got a good scuff on it. There's a couple places where I can kind of feel a little bit of scuff, and I can also see it in the green paint. So I'm gonna wipe down these areas with some acetone, and then I picked up some of this glazing putty, and it should fill these small little minor imperfections. I got one here, and I got another one up in the front, and then on the also on the front nose piece, I have some areas I need to touch up. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. But basically, I'm just gonna go around this cart, kind of give it a good wipe down, especially in the areas where I'm gonna be applying that putty, and go ahead and get that putty applied, and then let that stuff cure up, and then I'll sand it flush again, and we'll go from there. And if you can't tell, I'm covered in that green dust from that paint. So anyhow, that's what we're gonna do now. Let me go ahead and do this one right here. The idea what's going on. I guess I should get my finger. All right, now I'm just gonna go around and hit all the little areas. I'm gonna wipe this. I'm going to wipe this whole thing down, and then I'm gonna look for spots like that to hit with this glazing putty, and then take it from there. So I went around and hit all these spots here, all around here that I had like little scratches and scuffs on this part, and then also I had right there. So I'm gonna let this stuff cure up, and then I'll come back and hit it, sand it, you know, with like, and then we'll proceed to the next step. All right, I got all the filler and stuff on, so I'm gonna go over this these areas here with the sandpaper, get it down. I think I got what I got on here now. I'm gonna switch it to 120. So hit it with 120. Clean this up. I'm waiting on Scotch-Brite so I can get some of the nooks and crannies on the other one, because I think I can get everything with this one done. We'll go ahead and wash it with some Dawn soap and let it air dry, and then maybe we'll get some paint on it today. We'll see. I don't know if you can see this area right here. I didn't quite get it filled in pretty good for the most part, but I think I need to put another little bit more filler on there. I think I either didn't get enough in there or I over sanded it. All right, we'll let that reapplication dry, sand that down, and then we'll wash everything up. See how some of this paint looks on there. It's all cleaned up. It's halftime. Texans are stinking up the field. The light coat on. All right, so we got some paint on this. It's looking pretty good. Gonna let that dry. I kind of like it. It's a little different than that green we had. There's a few little places I need to probably go back and touch up on. But overall it looked pretty good. And then the wheels came in, pretty excited about that. But you won't get to see those till the end of the video. Now I'm gonna take and clean these up. They got some overspray on them, so I'm just gonna hit them with some acetone and a rag and get all this overspray off of here, so they'll be ready to get back installed on the cart. All right, that acetone didn't do anything to get this stuff off, so I'm gonna hit it with some Krylon Fusion all-in-one paint and primer. That actually turned out outstanding. I think another coat of black on that once that tacks up, and do the other one, and that'll look really nice, and get the underside. All right, we got her all painted up. I just got the front zip tied on there right now. I'm gonna go ahead, we had some stuff coming from Amazon. The lights came in. We've got a light kit that came in. I'm just gonna mount those in, just to kind of get a better look at it. And then also the wheels and tires came in. So I'll get the wheels and tires put on, get the lights just mounted. And then I'm gonna take the seat over here, and I'm just going to put that back on along with the back just for a quick look. But in future videos, what we're going to do, we're going to take, probably multi-phase this thing out here. One, I just want to see what it looks like if I go ahead and get some vinyl paint and paint that thing up, make it look nice. And then I had to take this thing all apart anyway and redo all that wood. And that'll be in a video. We'll do a wiring, we'll do a full light install video with, you know, the wiring. But for right now, I'm just going to mount them in place just for looks, get the wheels on it, and pull it outside and give you all a quick look of kind of how it looks. So I guess first thing we'll do is just go ahead and throw that seat on there, since it's probably pretty easy. And I just kind of have this stuff sitting here for an idea. I'm gonna do black seats, I think, with this thing. All right. And then let's go ahead and, this is the light kit we got here. We'll do a kind of a quick unboxing of it. Let's see if I can get you set up over here. Turn the light on, get a little more light. This light kit was from Amazon. Pretty good little kit. Comes with, looks like it has a column cover, good wiring harness, horn. That's a little brake switch. Looks like it has a pretty good instruction manual. We'll go through all this in another video, but I just want to get, here's your turn indicator and stuff like that. And I'll put a link in there for all this. Here's your tail lights. Tail lights look like. And like I said, I'm just going to put all these in there so we can kind of get a quick look at what everything looks like with the lights on it and the wheels and tires on. And then here's your front lights. So let's go ahead and get these mounted up and see how it looks. So if you're going to do this a new install, you're going to cut out an opening and maybe use some sort of saw or something and not chew it off like the previous person did. And I kind of already dry fit these up there, and these holes don't line up where other ones were, but they do get covered up, so that's good. So we'll go ahead and put these in place. The self tappers there, over in here. I think they probably could have provided some better screws. These are kind of caca. See how they're kind of proud. What I'll probably do, I'll probably get some nicer fasteners to put in there for the final deal. I'm just going to put 2 in for right now, just so I can hold it in place. Then I'm just going to repeat the process on the other side. Let me go ahead and get that other side though. All right, these backlights are going to install in a similar fashion. You can see I got holes here, and it looks like they chewed that one out too, but let's see how it fits in there. That's going to fit just fine. We'll go ahead, and this one here, that hole was cut too big, So I'll have to figure something out. I'll probably put like a little, something with that looks the same but has a nut or something on the back. We're just gonna repeat the same thing over here. Hopefully I can get those holes to bolt line up. Yeah, it's gonna work. I'm gonna throw the back seat that I have in the back of the truck. I just set it up here. This is gonna get a whole new back seat kit in here as well. So we're gonna finish all this. But let's go ahead and. All right, I'm gonna bring some other boxes in here. That's gonna be kind of cool. I got these two boxes from, they came in, picked up these are the wheels and tires. So I picked up the wheel and tire package from golfcarttire.com. I've been spending a lot of money here lately. But here's what we got. But anyway, the tires come fully mounted. Looks like it has a little hardware kit. The other tire. We'll get these mounted up on all four sides and take it from there. All right, a little accessory box. It came with the two wheels and tires. Came with a set of lug nuts and the center caps, 4 center caps. So we'll go ahead and get these all mounted up. I'm gonna come back when it's done and show you. Trying to show y'all any butt crack if I can help it. My impact socket wouldn't fit in here. How to use it's too thick, a walled socket. Just for some comparison. Good. Jack this up a little higher. Find that again. Don't forget your center cap. You got to put that in first. That hub kind of wants to spin on you when you're putting these wheels on. You kind of got to reach back there and line those studs up. I'm just snugging down now. Yeah, I'll put the Ooga Doogas on in a second. Go ahead and drop that front end and I'll really put the Ooga Doogas on there. It didn't drop very far. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this last one on. Let's get her on these new shoes for the first time. And if you guys made it this far, and I'd appreciate it, like and subscribe and a comment. And let me know what you want to see next. I'm gonna put a topper over here. I'm thinking about using one of those fabric ones, see how it looks. Or maybe go with the traditional. Just let me know what y'all think. Also need to do the wiring for the headlights and the tail lights, the blinkers. That'll be a video coming up. And we're gonna redo the seats and put a flip-flop back seat in. So those will all be additional videos coming up in this series. Along with, I'm gonna try to find some nice trim pieces to go around here on the edges. If I can reuse the other ones, I will, but we'll see. every single time. I've almost forgotten to put the center cap in. All right, let's set this sucker down. Oh, that ended really far. Not sure if I mentioned it or not, but I think it's gonna need since I put this lift kit on these new wheels, I think I need to adjust the toe on these wheels just a little bit, but we'll see. Also, so that'll be a video doing that. Then I need to reprogram the controller to accommodate these bigger tires, and we'll get some more speed out of this sucker. We were able to get 22 miles an hour out of a stock 36 volt motor. However, I did upgrade the solenoid to a 600 amp solenoid. I upgraded the battery to a 51.4 volt, which is 48 volt battery, and I did put the big Navita 600 amp controller in there. So anyway, this is kind of what we got now. I'm gonna go pull it outside and we'll get a better look at it. All right, guys, what do you think out here in the sun? It didn't look bad. Not bad for a Rattle can paint job, and I'll figure out exactly what it ran me. I think let's just say it ran me 40 bucks in paint, and that's about it, really, to be honest with you. And it looks pretty good. Just a little bit of time, elbow grease, not a real hard project at all. Heck, I might even change it every couple of years just for the fun of it. All right. Well, I kind of hope you guys liked it, and if you stayed with me this long, please like, subscribe. Got new wheels and tires that came in a kit from a golf cart tire supply. Got a light kit, and I'll do a video on that install. I'll leave a link to it also in this one if you're just interested before I get that video out. Still need to recover the seats, get a back seat, a topper, and a few other odds and ends, some plastics and stuff like that. But if you want to see how this thing turns out at the end, like and subscribe. And I'm going to try to keep these videos as brief as possible. Thank you.